idea. Family Sunday brunch.
Yep.
You can set up a little breakfast bar.
Yes.
And have the Nutella, and have the fruit, and have the whipped cream, and have the cinnamon, and have these ready to go. Everybody takes their Pain Perdu.
Welcome to Vince's at Home. This week we have a very special guest.
We brought in Mallory's mom. Hi, Joanne.
Hello, thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
What are you here to show us?
This is a very humble, efficient, practical comfort food that most people would look at this and know right away. French toast is probably the order of the day today.
See, I wouldn't think French toast.
No,
because
well.
I would think French toast is like thick cut Texas white bread.
Right, which usually it is. So this is just a little change up that
Oh,
just
fancy.
happened one day because I didn't have bread and the girls wanted French toast, but I had croissants and they were a little bit on the old side.
Yeah, and you're like, let's use this.
And we're going to use this, and then I added some bananas and whipped up some what is called Pain Perdu. French toast means Pain Perdu. The interesting thing is it never ever came from France.
Where did it come from?
Ancient Rome, back to about 300 AD, in a very practical way to make use of stale bread to bring it back to life.
Makes sense.
So Pain Perdu actually means lost bread. So it was, instead of losing that bread, make use of it.
Pain
Perdu.
Perdu.
Or in the UK, they call it eggy bread. We're going to cut the croissants. Nice fresh eggs. So I usually start whisking a little bit just before I put in some of the other ingredients just to get it mixed up. I'll tell you, if you've never tried a flat whisk, flat whisks are amazing.
I love a flat whisk.
Yep. Add in a teaspoon of vanilla. Same with the sugar. I say teaspoon. The more you whisk it, the lighter it's going to be, and the better it will soak into the bread or the croissant. I tend to slice the bananas quite thinly. Butter is very important. So now you're just dipping the croissant in. I usually let it sit there for a minute. It depends how eggy you want it to be. I like it really, 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 really eggy.
Really, really, really eggy?
Oh yes. So sometimes I'll put the bananas on first and let them fry in the butter, and then put the croissant on top, and it soaks in and it sticks to it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go.
You got it. Just too quick.
Cut that.
Too quick.
Don't worry, everything's edited.
Got it.
Yeah.
That one you can have. That is look at prime time. These are cooked. You can see that the egg is cooked. As soon as you get that little bit of brown. Wait, this one could be like,
Oh, we have a contender.
French toast was a staple at our house because I grew up on a farm.
You grew up on a farm?
Yes, in Nobleton.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I'm a farm girl.
No way.
Yes, I am. No one ever thinks it, but
No.
it's true.
Oh, you're fancy.
My mom would make me this for breakfast before I walked up the laneway to get on the bus to go to school.
Okay, so hold on a second. Was the laneway like 4 kilometers? What do you do with your maple syrup?
I put it in the microwave.
Yep.
You just want it warm so it doesn't make your French toast cold. All right, stunning.
This looks great.
It's amazing.
Lost bread.
Lost bread.
I didn't give you one.
Lost, but now
The
it's
lost
found.
boys. Yeah, we found it. This is good. Right here. This is good.
Nutella on this with banana.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be amazing.
This hit the spot, Joanne.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm a big fan. Thanks, Joanne, for being
Thanks,
here.
Mom,
That
for
was lovely. You did great.
And it does get the stamp of approval.
Yes.
And I love that you use things that you would typically find at home.
Yes.
The using of the old bread, the learning that this is a Roman dish makes me happy.
Good for you.
Thank you. And would you come back
Thank you.
again if we wanted, if we invited you?
Of course, I would love to. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.